Okay, Joan. So you designed the logo for the Making Positive Moves website.
Yeah.
And I just wanted to ask you why you included the pictures that you included in the logo. Okay?
Yeah.
So in the logo, you have yourself in the centre.
Yeah.
What was the reason behind that?
Because the reason was because I felt happy, relaxed, and I wasn't locked up in hospital. I could do what I wanted to do. I was free, had my own house. I got my own house, and it was scary at first, but now I'm getting used to being on my own with staff, with my carers, and it seems to be lovely. It's not like you don't have to wait and get something what you want done. You don't have to wait because they're always there to help me, to let me go out when I want. I only have to ask them, and they'll take me out, like to bingo or shopping or my brothers, my family. It's really nice that I can see my family so often now, like I never used to. It's like getting used to being with them again, like a family, and not be part away from them.
Yeah.
A long way from them.
No, that's lovely. That's really nice to hear, Joan. And one of the first things that you wanted to include on the logo when we were making it together was the key. What does the key mean for you?
The key means that I can go out. I got a key to let myself out. I got a key to let myself in. It felt great because I don't have to ring the doorbell or staff have to let me in. It's like being in my own house and not in hospital where you have to be shut up and wait for someone to take you out or let you in. It just felt now all the doors are open. You got the freedom of the other house. You got freedom of the kitchen, freedom to your bedroom, freedom to the lounge, and you can watch your own what you want on telly. You don't have to have people. I want to watch that. I don't want that. I don't want that. And there's no argument. You can just relax.
So it meant it was yours.
Yeah, it was my home.
And your choices,
yeah.
I suppose. Brilliant. And you included a dog.
Yeah, it was nice to have a dog. It's company. It makes you feel safe. It texts you. It looks after you. He knows how you're, if you're not feeling, if you're not happy or you're not right, he knows. He comes and sits by me, and he looks at me and puts his head on my lap, much to say, "You're all right. You're safe. I'm with you. I'll look after you." It's just nice to have a dog. You take it for walks. You can let it out in the garden, and nobody can detect you in your house.
Yeah. And there's quite a few people that you drew on the logo. What do they mean for you?
My family means a lot to me now because many a times I've been in hospital. I haven't seen Ian since I left hospital and come here in my own house. I see him quite often. Terry, I only saw maybe once a month or 2 months, and it was nice to see him and speak to him on the phone whenever I want to, and he's always there for me, and he always comes round when he can. It's like once a month or like that, or more or less, more than that, but it's nice to see my family again. I don't have to ask to go and see him when I'm in hospital. My family, if I want to go and see him, we ring Terry and ask him, and he asks Yvonne, and maybe my staff could take me over to see him. They take me over to see Ian. I'm going over on Saturday to see Ian and Brenda, my sister-in-law. it'd be just nice to see them and just be one family again.
Yeah, and that's something that you have been able to do now that you've
Yeah.
got your house
Yeah.
and you moved.
Yeah.
And you also included a flower and a flower pot in the logo. What are they for?
The flowers was for my mum and my family. It just made me felt that the people who died in my family or my friend, it just felt that they were still near me. They were still there. I could sort of talk to them, and they're sort of there to listen. They're there to guide me. They're with me all the time wherever I go. I write to my sister, and she's more important. I haven't seen her since I was 3. I saw her 1 year, but I am hoping to do one of my goals to go and see her in America. It would just be nice to see her before anything happens to her.
So the flowers are sort of represent your family again and have nice memories for you. And that's something that you have got now that you moved into your house?
Yeah.
Yeah. And finally, and it might be a bit self-explanatory, but you included a house picture on the logo.
Yeah.
What does that mean
The
for you?
house was, we did a story when I was in Wimbledon about where I would like to be. I said I would like to have my own house, my own garden, my own dog, and live in my own house with carers, to just be there, just be free, away from locked up doors and away from hospitals. I still get a bit nervous about going to hospital because of my experience, but I normally with staff. I know I'm safe with staff, and I'll come home when I'm finished, so I know it's not too bad now.
Yeah, definitely. And all those pictures that you included and have just explained for us were things that were important to you at the beginning when you were moving. Are they all things that are still important now?
Yeah.
And are they things that you have, I mean, you've mentioned this a little bit, but are they things that you have associated with all the places that you have lived?
Yeah.
Or are they things that have been more since you've been in the community? Or
More in the community.
more about in the community?
Because I can do lots now, what I never used to do.
So it's given you a sense of freedom.
Yeah.
And finally then, how does it feel having your logo as the website logo?
It'll be lovely.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Is it something that you feel proud of? Or?
Yeah, I feel proud of it. I know I can help other people.
Yeah, that's brilliant. Okay. Thank you, Joan.
That's all right.